How to apply embellishments in a makeup. An embellishment is anything that you add onto the face over a makeup, whether it be certain aspects of glitter or stick-on that already have stick-on pieces on the back, or things that you would glue onto the face. And we're seeing it a lot in makeup today. A lot of people do it well, almost like they're mimicking freckles, a little adornments on the side of the face. But some people they go a little too embellishment crazy, and they can take over an entire makeup look. Even when you're using embellishments and you're having a hero feature, you want the makeup to all blend together into one cohesive look. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do embellishments. Embellishments are so subjective. They're really up to you. The sky is the limit, and what I did is just a small example of how to achieve embellishments, and I just used the Body Jewels from Kryolan. I recommend getting needle nose pliers and using the spatula. Underneath, I just did a simple bronzer just to kind of up it, and again, it was just a very natural version of embellishments. As we've already gone over, embellishments are really up to your interpretation. They can go over any makeup look. I've chosen this to go over a 70s makeup look because I love how it looks, and when you see my Pinspiration board, I think you can kind of get an idea of what I'm into. But of course I gotta play up the cheeks and add a little bit more bronzer. I like to keep my stuff, as you've heard me say a million times, less is more. One of my favorite types of embellishments is our Body Jewels. Kryolan's great because these are self-adhesive. I like how small they are and how big they get. I might not go that big, but I know I'm gonna be playing around with some of these. I'm gonna take my tweezers and begin the metamorphosis. These are really small. So be gentle and be easy and patient with yourself because they're really sticky to the page, to the plastic, that they could fall off. I kind of want to mimic the look of freckles. So I'm just gonna start going on in. There we go. Punching it on. Super cute. This is like, you can do this for the everyday. If you wanted to just add a couple little gems here and there. You can reuse these just by simply placing a little bit of eyelash glue. Ooh, this is getting intense. I'm gonna grab a spatula so I can apply and smush, apply and smush. I think once we've established where the beginning of the embellishments are gonna start, we should go ahead and immediately recreate the look on the other side instead of doing the entire face and then going in. This helps to keep your eye on the prize, make sure that everything is symmetrical as possible as you're moving on through. I'm trying to get in at the very base of it, but I don't think the spatula was really helping me as much as I thought it was. It kind of took away my control. Ugh, you guys. Did it. Kind of place different sizes throughout the look. So this is even the next size up. Creating a little bit of dimension. Ooh, I'm into that. Cool, after the first few, I think I'm starting to find a little bit of a stride. Let's see, there we go. Maybe that's a little far down. I'm like, let's just make her skin go up. There we go. Cool, that's fun. Dang, I wanna get crazy now. So let's do it. The little ones though, I do feel like you gotta have the tweezer to grab them. And then here, I'm just putting that in her hand. Creating patterns, it's all about, like the same way you start creating shapes in the eyeshadow, it's kind of the same way. Like you start to feel that shape out. Like I'm already building it. I already feel like an intense desire to wrap around with even bigger, the larger shape and get smaller. So the same way you would have like a very intense crease, let's say, and then it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. I'm doing that with these shapes. At least that's how I feel it. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this larger one, and I'm still minding the spacing, trying to make each one about the same distance away from the next one, but also being mindful of it being symmetrical on the other side of the face. If you feel like these aren't sticking well enough for you, or see this one's a little further out than this one, or you're working on somebody with very oily skin, you can put eyelash glue adhesive if they're not allergic, and that should really, 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 really help. There's something about this. This one needs to be a little higher. Okay, moving in, I'm gonna take not the smallest one, but the second smallest one. And these ones I'm gonna take off with my finger and drop onto her lap. Take out my finger. Yeah, you gotta get the pointy tweezers for this. So you can see, even though it looks random and, where did that even go? Even though it looks random and sporadic, everything is placed in like a diamond mentality. Just squares everywhere, just squares everywhere. And you could keep going with that, like diamonds, diamonds, triangles, triangles, diamonds, squares. I mean, I don't know, I sound a little crazy talking about it in that way, but if you look at it, that's exactly what it is. But you're using different sizes to expand into the larger sizes, and you can keep on going up there, almost like you're doing highlight with smaller ones up in there. But this is really cute. They look like bejeweled freckles. To wrap it up, embellishments can be a fun way to create a different perspective on a look. They can take you into the super avant-garde, the super weird, and the super fun, or they can just be a little bit of an accent that looks like a bedazzled little mole. But in this look, we kind of went for jeweled freckles.